Hello, my angels. So I actually received a Aliexpress order. I haven't ordered from Aliexpress in quite some time, but I wanted to buy some perfume travel-sized refills. And I know you guys are like, but you have so many already. I know, but the colors didn't match with the perfumes that I have so that I can identify which one it is. Let's just go into it. So these are not the prettiest ones, but they work and they're functional. And they are for pump bottles. So you have the red, the light green, the dark green, the pink, and the silver. And I know it's hard to tell in the beginning, and we'll turn the light off. So you can see it better in real light. The pink, the silver, the green, dark green, the light green, and the red. And these I'm going to use because you just take this and you just put it on top of a perfume bottle. Very similar to this one. You take the top off and then you go like this. So I took the top off and then you just pump and it should work seamlessly. Now Dior has their own version of this, which they give out in gift sets. And they have this one, which is the Blooming Bouquet, and it started to run out, so I actually mixed it with another one that I like, because I really don't like the Blooming Bouquet, I'm going to be honest with you. But I do like this other perfume, so I started filling it up with the other perfume, and then they mixed together, and it actually smells really nice. When this is done, I'm actually going to put the Sakura in there, because I just bought a 6.75 ounce bottle. So when this is finished, I'm going to pump this into this vessel, and then I'm going to use that. Dior also has one for men. This one, which also is a pump. And this one, I believe, has Sauvage Parfum, which I really like. But I also like the Elixir. So I could fill this up with the Elixir, or I can fill it up with any other feminine perfume that has a little bit of a citrus in it, because what the residue from inside the bottle is going to mix with the next time you fill it up. And I could use this when I travel, and I'll know which one it is. If I ever do get a boyfriend, then maybe I'll give him this, and then I'll just refill the Elixir with it. But I think I'm going to keep it. Because I bought it for me. And then Dior also has this one, but this one you have to take off the bottom and you have to use their refills. Hold on. So I'm going to put these down, and then I'm going to go over two more that I bought. Oh, how did I don't even know how this works. Oh yeah, no, I was right. It was coming down. So the Dior refills look like this, and you can get 3 of them for $165. The glass is super thin. It's meant to break, which is why you have to put it in here. So you can actually just buy it and then give them out to, like, let's say it's you, your mom, and your sister, or you and you have 2 daughters. You could buy it. You each have a little one, but just you have to be careful because the glass is very thin. You put it in like this, and then you close the bottom. And those are the Dior ones so far. This is the travel refill. I know Louis Vuitton does the same thing. So when Dior gives you these little samples, there are dabbers. So they're open on the top. So the reason I bought the next 2 is because I'm so tired of that. I actually wanted spray bottles. And I love these because they kind of look like the Chanel ones and like the bougie ones, where you twist the top and then you can just open this and refill it. Put it back in, put your favorite perfume, but not many perfumes are pour. Usually the samples that you get from like YSL, Dior, the more high-end name brand ones, they tend to be pour deluxe samples. So you're always, you're like, what am I going to do with this? I want to use it as a spray. You buy these and you can fill it up. I actually bought this one specifically for the Gris Dior, because I received the Gris Dior Esprit. And I actually wanted to see what it was like in a bottle. So let's just put it in this one. I bought the purple one because I knew I would remember that this was the Gris Dior Esprit. And then I bought the white one because I just thought it was pretty. So in real time, we're just going to put this on top of that. It's not going in. Interesting. Why? There it is. You have to like break that seal. And these bottles that Dior has, they are 1/4 ounce. So it filled up the bottle completely. It goes everywhere. It's like Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything. And now I just put it back in, and now I have a spray. I'm seriously going to put this everywhere. We're not wasting a drop of this. So if you bought all 5 of the Esprits on Dior.com, it would cost $330 or $360. I can't remember. It roughly comes out to about $60 or $65 a bottle, more or less. So I got this because I'm a very good customer, and I asked for it because I wanted to try it to see if I wanted to buy it. But now every single time I go to Dior and I buy something, I'm going to ask for one of these. And if I get enough of them, it's almost like one bottle that is 2.5 ounces is $420. So if I can get 10 of these, I have a whole bottle for $420 for free just because I asked for it. So, so I figured I'm going to use this to put this in so I could see what it's like as a spray, because I like to spray my clothes. I really don't want to put this on my skin. I don't want to be forced to put it on my skin, but I'm not going to waste any of this because it's pretty pricey. This is a $65 bottle, so let's put it everywhere. And now I can get rid of this little bottle. But the truth is, I'm probably not going to get rid of this bottle. I'm just going to use this to make like, I make a lot of tinctures. So I'm going to clean this out and probably use this for a tincture or something like that, because they're cute little bottles. But yeah, so I wanted to go over that with you guys. They have these in multiple colors. I do have it in other colors as well. I have it in the pink and the black. I believe there's a blue one. And then you have these plastic ones. I'll have links for a lot of these. So these are more for like my powdery ones, when I think that, like, you know, a fragrance is very powdery. So I'll use these. This is, I believe, Baby Soft, the perfume. This one is Passing Clouds, because it looks like clouds to me. The Cloud in the Sky by Far Daydream. And I forgot what this one is. And I know this one is Rose Kabuki, which was actually a Dior one that was in one of those little bottles. And this one I only had a little bit left of. It was Creed Black Back to Black, or Black in Love. One of them is Killian and the other one is Creed, but this one is definitely Creed. And I think it's called Back to Black, because they have a Back to White. No, Love and Black. Love and Black. Because they have Love and White and then they have Love and Black. And this one is Love and Black. So as you can tell, I do like these. I've been using these for quite some time. It just makes it a lot easier. And I also buy oils where you can just mix it with perfumers alcohol and then make your own perfumes. So you don't have to buy the whole bottle. You can just take a little bit, mix it. I also mix the perfumer's oil with some of the diffuser oil. Like if you have a really nice diffuser oil that you like, you can mix it with the perfumer's alcohol. That I do not recommend spraying on your skin. That is something I would only spray on my clothes, because it wasn't intended for skin. It was intended for a diffuser, for a bottle. So like if you buy the Christian Dior Jardin d'Oranger and you really like that, you can mix that with perfumer's alcohol, put it in one of these. Do not put it on your skin. It was never intended for skin. And then put it on your body. I also make a lot of candles, and let me know if you guys want me to make videos doing this. I make candles, I make lotion, I used to make my own body butters. I did everything from scratch. I had my own skincare line for like a year in 1998, I believe. 98, 99, around there. No, I was living with my cousin. I was out of college. I was 23. So it was 2003, 2004. Sorry. I always mix the 2 years up because I know why. And so it just didn't fare well because I had to ship things to warm states. And when I whipped the shea butter, it would melt and turn into oil. Now there are different things that you can add to it to kind of keep the consistency, but also you can add refrigerated kind of ice packs to keep it cool so that that doesn't happen. But back when I was doing it 20 something years ago, I couldn't do that. It wasn't accessible. It wasn't easily accessible. You had to have like a tax ID number and all this other stuff to be qualified as a business to purchase these things. So just FYI, things have changed a lot. So now I have my Gris Dior in here, so I can put this here. And then I have the Lucky, which I'm debating if I want to keep. But if I did put the Lucky, I'd probably use this one. I wanted to put it in a green one. I think I do have a green one coming, like this, but light green. And when that one comes in, I would put the Lucky in there. This one I would put like white florals in it. Does that make sense? Like white florals, right? And in the black ones and the darker ones, I would put more of like these oud gourmand caramel ones. So when I buy the Toba Color from Dior, I'm actually going to use a brown bottle that I have, and I'm going to pump it on there so that I can carry it with me, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you guys. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like my style, come back for a while. You can do this with any perfume. Obviously, I have a lot. I reviewed perfumes for quite some time. I'm not reviewing them anymore unless they're sent to me, because there's really nothing new and exciting that I want to buy. I kind of have everything, and I just want to use what I have. But please hit that like button. If you do not want to subscribe, it's completely fine. But it does help the channel grow if you just hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Oh, I gotta go. That's the guy I'm talking to. Bye.